Hey everybody, Tom Barnes, stories from the 78 here in the Lakeview neighborhood at Wake and Bacon. I gotta tell you, this place is fantastic. You need to have the bacon flight. They have they have chicken and waffles. They have this thing that I don't even know what it's called, but I'm gonna talk to Chef Will about it, where it's got tater tots and eggs and all in bacon. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. That is the story from the 78 here in the Lakeview neighborhood. Let's go say hi to Chef. Check out the decor inside here at Wake and Bacon in Lakeview. I'm here with Chef Will. How you doing, sir?
Doing good, brother.
So this place is fantastic. You walk in, you're greeted right away with a fantastic decor. I was reading about you guys, Instagram worthy, as they say.
That's what they say. Yeah.
Have you had any say in the decor, or are you just more about the food?
Yeah, I'm a very poor judgment in decor, so everything that everybody likes, I said we shouldn't do. I didn't want to hang the flowers. I didn't want to put the photo booth, and those are two things that people really love. So I quit putting my 2 cents in it. Now I just focus on the food aspect of the business. So.
And the food is fantastic. We'll get to it in 1 second, but just when people come in here, it seems like it's a very chill place, a lot of fun. It's got speakers. You guys have a DJ that come by?
Well, we just started opening up for dinner a couple of months ago, so we do have openings for a DJ. We just want to be ready for whatever comes our way. The space is available to rent out for parties and stuff, so we're just plugging ready to go.
Yeah.
In that respect.
So you're a fellow Southsider, right? You grew up. I think I read something pretty young age where you developed something, and you were like, "Oh, I love the way that people reacted to your food dish." Right?
I think I was in 4th grade, and we had an inventions day, and I ended up making bread because I didn't know what to do, and everybody loved it.
Yeah.
And then from that point on, once my mother figured out I wanted to do something, she honed in. She just, I'm going to be a chef. You're going to be a chef. You're going to be a chef. So kind of victim of circumstance, luckily in that respect. Because I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I had people behind me pushing me towards the direction. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And luckily I had some talent and it worked out.
Right. You ended up in New York for a little bit.
Yeah, I got a scholarship to go to CIA, Culinary Institute of America, fresh out of high school. Finished up that program, came back to Chicago, was about to go down to New Orleans, got a call from an old chef, ended up working at Spago, Wolfgang Puck Catering while I was still around for some years. And then just started hopping around the city, man, really just getting different experience catering and what have you, and doing my own catering, doing cooking shows, just learning as much as I could from any chef that I could find.
Right, you did something, a 23-episode show?
Yeah, on public access. We had a cooking show, that's Stat 5. It was 23 hour-long episodes. I wanted to show people how to cook and not be scared of food.
Sure.
Instead of always going to the store in these food deserts where I was raised and all that, we do have a lot of options. It's easy to be intimidated by what is offered to you at the grocery store if you don't have know how to prepare it. Right. It's really not that difficult. You just need somebody to speak to.
Right. And now you guys are coming up on almost 3 years here at Wake and Bacon.
Actually, this 3 in October.
October.
This was 2023. October 23 was our 3rd year we hit. So yeah, we've been blessed 3 years so far.
Congratulations on that. That's wonderful, especially with everything that's gone on in the last few years.
Yeah,
right?
We opened up in 2020, the pandemic.
Damn.
So,
all right.
Yeah, it was rough.
But because it's in the name, we should start with this bacon first because this is a flight of bacon that you guys here. Tell me about it.
Bacon flight. All our bacon, like I say, is cured in-house, it is smoked in-house, and it is hand-cut. We have 3 different types. We have the maple and black peppercorn, which is pretty self-explanatory. The middle one is a tocino, which is a Filipino style. It has notes of annatto, anise, and garlic. The last one is a tahine, which is a Mexican style. Has notes of citrus, cinnamon, and chili in it. And you're not going to find any bacon like this anywhere else.
No, you're not. And you know what? We were talking earlier, you got these waffles here that are a little bit different than I've seen just because of the shape of them.
Yeah, those
it's
are
a labor
Chinese
of love
style,
though, right?
Yeah, Chinese style bubble waffles. This is a Chinese street food that we like to add that in to help showcase some of the Asian influence as well as we have Hispanic influence to reflect the owner's heritage on our menu as well.
And then what is this fantasticness?
That's what we call the Big John. So if you had to have an appetizer other than the flight, the Big John would be the way to go.
You say that's an appetizer?
Yeah, to me it is.
Damn.
That's what
a
one
big
of the guys
appetizer. I love it.
who used to work here, he called it a struggle bowl.
A struggle, yeah.
So that's what we used to eat in the kitchen as a snack in the morning to get us going.
Oh,
and then I liked it so much, I said, let me make it look nice so I can sell it.
So what's in it?
It is our house-made chipotle mayo, tater tots. It's cracked glazed bacon, fried egg with cheese, green onions, and house pickled Fresno chilies. A little salsa roja on the side.
And then you have this wonderful dish here with some tots. What's this thing? Because you got dipping sauce, I see.
Yeah. That's a classic Filipino dish mixed in with American. This is a good representation of what we do here. It's a adobo chicken, which is a Filipino style chicken that's braised in vinegar, soy sauce, black pepper, and garlic at its most basic. I take that, braise it down for a few hours, strain it from the sauce, and make a dipping jus out of the sauce. When I reheat it, I take the chicken, a little provolone cheese, caramelized onions and peppers. I sandwich that all together. So you take a bite of that, dunk it in your jus to reinforce the flavors.
Okay.
You're not really beating it.
No, and then the chicken waffles.
Chicken and waffles is one of my most popular dishes. It's boneless spiced chicken thighs and our house breading, again, with the same bubble waffle you'll find on the turtle. And I pair that with a spiced maple. I threw some different spices in there to help balance off and play off of the chicken. So you get spicy and sweet. It's not just going to be a bomb of sweet in your mouth. You're going to get some different complexities in there.
So, how did you arrive at the menu items that we have here?
It was a culmination of talks with the owners and just my experience in life. So what they did was spitball a couple of ideas of what they wanted to see. And then I had to do research to go into different Hispanic cultures, and Asian cultures was more difficult because American breakfast and Asian breakfast are completely different.
Sure, yeah,
There's a lot more fish, a lot more rice, a lot more savory items. So I had to figure out ways to combine all three of these different cuisines into something that people would like to come to eat and be easily accessible and taste and look good.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just a lot of research, a lot of bouncing, a lot of eating out and talking. You know?
Yeah, tough to do the whole balancing chat.
Oh yeah, it is. But when you found stuff that worked and everybody was giving a thumbs up, we put it out there, and you know, the stuff that's on the menu now is what worked.
Best way for people to come in, is it better to do reservations just because you guys have some busy times?
It is. If you want a guaranteed seat, it is definitely better to go on the website, eatwakenbacon.com, and do a reservation through there. Especially Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I would even say Monday. Now Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it could be easier to find a spot to walk in. But if you want a guaranteed seat, I would go online and make a reservation.
Chef, thanks so much for talking with me, and can't wait to sample some of this food. I mean, that bacon flight's got my name all over it.
Hope you enjoy it.
All right, that is Wake and Bacon here in the Lakeview neighborhood, Tom Barnes, Chicago at gmail.com. If you have a story from the 78 idea, or head over to the website, storiesfromthe78.com. We'll see you later.